Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're embarking on a quest, a culinary adventure, if you will. The mission? To create the most epic, the most delicious, the most satisfying breakfast plate known to humankind. I'm talking about a breakfast that doesn't just fill you up, but sets the tone for an amazing day. So grab your aprons and let's get cooking. Our journey begins with the undisputed king of the breakfast plate, the egg. But we're not just scrambling them today to, oh no. We're going to create the perfect, jammy, soft-boiled egg. The kind with a deep orange yolk that just begs to be dipped in too. The secret? It's all about timing. Bring a pot of water to a rolling boil. Gently, and I mean gently, lower your eggs into the water. A spoon works great for this to avoid any tragic shell-cracking incidents. Now set your timer for exactly 6.5 minutes. Not 6, not 7. 6.5. While that's happening, prepare an ice bath. Just a bowl of cold water with some ice cubes. As soon as that timer goes off, get those eggs out and plunge them straight into the icy water. This stops the cooking process instantly and makes them way easier to peel. The result, a perfectly cooked white with a gloriously runny, custardy yolk. It's pure breakfast magic. Next up, we need a worthy companion for our regal eggs, and for that, we're turning to the humble potato. We're making crispy. Golden brown home fries. The key here is to parboil your potatoes first. I like to use Yukon Golds. For their creamy texture, just chop them into bite-sized cubes. Boil them for about 7 to 8 minutes until they're just barely tender, and then drain them really well. Pat them dry with a paper towel. This is crucial for getting that crispy exterior. Now get a large skillet, add a generous amount of olive oil and a knob of butter over medium-high heat. Once it's shimmering, toss in your potatoes. Season them liberally with salt, pepper, a bit of paprika for color, and maybe some garlic powder and dried rosemary for that extra savory kick. Now here's the most important part, leave them alone. Don't be tempted to stir them constantly. Let them sit and develop a beautiful golden crust on one side before you flip them. This takes patience, my friends, but the reward is a pile of potatoes that are crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside. Okay, we have our eggs, we have our potatoes. What's missing? Something green, something fresh to cut through all that richness. Enter the avocado. But we're not just slicing it up. We're making a quick and zesty avocado mash. Take a ripe avocado, scoop it into a bowl, and mash it with a fork. Don't overdo it, we want some texture here. Now add a squeeze of fresh lime juice. This not only adds a bright flavor, but also keeps it from turning brown. A pinch of salt, a sprinkle of red pepper flakes for a tiny bit of heat, and maybe some finely chopped cilantro if you're a fan. Mix it all together, and you have a creamy, vibrant spread that's the perfect counterpart to our other components. It's simple, it's fresh, and it adds a beautiful color to the plate. Now for the meat of the matter, quite literally. Bacon or sausage? It's the age-old breakfast debate. Today, I'm siding with bacon, but not just any bacon. We're going to bake it. Yes, you heard me right. Baking your bacon is a game changer. No more grease splattering all over your stovetop. Just line a baking sheet with parchment paper. Lay your bacon strips out in a single layer and pop it into a preheated oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 Celsius. Bake for about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how crispy you like it. The fat renders out perfectly, and you get consistently flat, crispy strips every single time. It's foolproof. While that's in the oven, you have time to start plating everything else. It's all about efficiency in the breakfast kitchen. And what's a breakfast adventure without a trusty slice of toast? This is the vessel, the delivery system for all our deliciousness. I'm using a nice, thick slice of sourdough bread. I love its tangy flavor and chewy texture. You can toast it in a toaster, of course, but for an extra level of deliciousness, why not toast it in the pan you used for the potatoes? There's all that leftover flavor from the spuds and seasonings. Just wipe out any excess bits. Add a small sliver of butter and toast your bread on both sides until it's golden brown and slightly crispy. This pan toasting method gives the bread an incredible savory flavor that you just can't get from a regular toaster. It's these little details that elevate a good breakfast to a great one, all right. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to assemble our masterpiece. This is the art of plating. Start with a big, beautiful plate. You've worked hard, you deserve it. Let's create a foundation with a generous smear of our zesty avocado mash. Next, pile on a hearty portion of those crispy home fries. Make a little nest in the middle for our star attraction. Carefully peel your soft-boiled egg. The shell should come off easily thanks to the ice bath. Slice it in half right over the potatoes, letting that gorgeous jammy yolk spill out. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Now artfully arrange a couple of those perfectly crispy bacon strips on the side, and finally, place that golden brown slice of sourdough toast right next to everything, ready for dipping. Maybe add a little sprinkle of fresh chives or parsley over the top for a final flourish of green. And there you have it. The breakfast plate adventure is complete. Look at this plate. We have the rich, jammy egg, the crispy and fluffy potatoes, the creamy and zesty avocado, the salty and crunchy bacon, and the perfect slice of sourdough toast. It's a symphony of textures and flavors. Every single element has been prepared with care, too. Create the ultimate breakfast experience. This isn't just food to start your day. This is a celebration on a plate. It's proof that with a little bit of time and a few simple techniques, you can turn a regular morning into something truly special. So next weekend, I challenge you to go on your own breakfast adventure. Try these techniques, make them your own, and create a plate that makes you happy. Thanks so much for joining me on this culinary quest today. I hope you feel inspired to up your breakfast game. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more delicious adventures, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a thing. I'd love to hear about your own breakfast creations in the comments below. Until next time, happy cooking!